Hi everyone, it's your girl Desiree again, natural, natural holistic lady, and I just wanted to come on here and show this green juice that I have. Sorry about the background. This apartment is old, so the paint is not new, but yeah. So this is green juice. This is a green juice that I like to drink. This was inspired by Risa tips here on YouTube. I was looking for something to help me cleanse, um, and I found this one. This one has celery, cucumbers, ginger, and well, I'll let y'all know. Y'all have to go to my Instagram. I think my Instagram, I talk about everything I add on here, but as far as what she said, it's pineapple, ginger, um, cucumbers, and celery. Yeah, so I added like two more things in there, but and also she tells you to use the water from the pineapple when you buy the pineapple and you clean it and you peel the skin, all that type of stuff. Keep the skin, you boil the skin, and then you use the water left over to make the juice. So that's what I have here. Sometimes I don't always have the fresh pineapple, and I have to just buy pineapple outside that's already sliced, and then I just add water. I just use like the bitter water that's filtered, but I was able to get a pineapple, so that's what this one is. And I really like it because the ginger is pretty good, and as I've been drinking it more and more, I add sometimes more ginger than other times, depending on like what I feel like I need. I really like this. I should be drinking this earlier, but I'm a little behind today in time. I need to come up with a schedule. That's something that I need to do because I have so many different things that I'm trying to do at one time, and I don't want to just kind of like do things off the whim. Where it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to work out today. I have to vacuum. I have to work on some stuff for Naturalistic Lady, the brand. I gotta meet up with somebody, or I gotta do something for this or something for that. It's like when you do stuff off the whim, you kind of get a little distracted, or things don't get done at this by a certain time. So it's good to have a structure, but usually it's good to drink this stuff like in the morning because the morning is when your body does a lot of its cleansing. So that's why I'm saying that I'm kind of behind on drinking it. And that doesn't mean that it still doesn't have the benefit. I drink it in the afternoon sometimes because I don't have breakfast. Because sometimes I don't start really having anything outside of water until like around 12 or whatever. And because I was like, let me go ahead and warm some food up in the oven. Um, I didn't want to basically wait too long, So I got my food together, took my bath. I already had this made, so I said, let me get on here and show this lovely green juice that I really like a lot. I don't really like making it sometimes because sometimes I get a little bit lazy, but I know the benefits of it. Basically allowing your body to smell better, just feeling more clean, like it's cleansing you out. I always also find myself like you feel like it's cleaning out my kidneys because you go to the bathroom more, like you gotta urinate more, things like that. So I don't know about the other thing because I don't have constipation issues, but some people may have that, and maybe this might help. I'm not sure. They do have specific colon cleanses just for the colon, but sometimes when you do juicing, it also helps you go to the bathroom as well. But because I don't have that challenge, I'm not really sure if it will help with that. And everybody's body is different. So, anyways, yeah, so also, what else? Another benefit? Another benefit is I think it helps like with cravings, in my opinion. feel like when I drink this, because I usually drink this before I eat, because I don't like to drink after I eat, especially because this is like pure juice. So it's going to run through your body at a much quicker rate than food will. So I like to drink it before I eat. And I notice like when I drink it, I feel like I don't have to eat as much, you know? Like I feel like I don't have as much craving. Um, I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. I have to figure out what time I can come on here to speak with you because I don't know what time y'all come on YouTube. Y'all can't really see me. So yeah, I would say like the cleansing, making you smell better, underarms, your breath. I don't really have problems like with breath because I try to keep my hygiene on point as far as that. Brushing more than once a day, flossing every night, using mouthwash. I also like to carry mouthwash with me when I'm outside. I believe that I have a video in here about mouthwash, and I think that one's actually doing the best out of all the videos I've posted on here. So I know it's been a while since I've been on here, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's a video that has 80 views. It's not bad. So I have to check out and see what it is that y'all want to see because I really like these fall locks. I think I would look nice with real locks. I think it will fit the whole natural, holistic lady theme. I'm almost finished my green juice. So if anybody has any questions, like I said, this is inspired by Risa Tips here on YouTube. I was looking for something to cleanse, specifically my underarms because I have underarm issues. I don't know why. It's been like that since I was probably a junior or senior in high school. And it's like no matter how many times I keep them clean, I still have issues with my underarms. And it's annoying and it's frustrating because I keep myself clean. Like I said, I'll wash that area multiple times a day and I'll still have issues with it. And I stopped using like the regular deodorant because with antiperspirant because all of that aluminum and stuff in it. And then I was using like the natural ones, which sometimes they would help, but then after some time they act up and frustrating. And then I got a procedure done, which I probably will do a video about that because I do have pictures from that procedure and some side effects that I had from that. It did help, but it didn't really help as much as I would have liked it. And sometimes they say you need like a second or third session, but it was kind of pricey, and because of my reaction to it, I didn't do it again. So that's that. Now let me see if oh wait, that's not. I'm trying to figure out if my sound is really low. I don't know how to change. I probably should have made sure that I had the right mic on. I don't know how to check that. Yes, I feel like this helps with underarms. I'm gonna do a video about that probably another time because a lot of people struggle with that, but they don't want to talk about it because they're embarrassed. And I don't think that it's something that people should have to be embarrassed about, but because of stigmas and shaming, a lot of people have a lot of issues with their bodies that they're ashamed about, but they don't talk about because, like I said, there's a lot of shaming, whether it's underarms, whether it's the feet, whether it's the breath, whether it's the vaginal area. Um, You know what I mean? Like, it's not even just about odor. It can also be like people have skin things on their skin because of eczema, because of psoriasis, dermatitis, and all these different types of things that happen to the body. And because people are shamed, they feel ashamed to be able to talk about it. And that's just unfortunate because a lot of times it's not just because people don't take care of themselves, it's something deeper that's happening within their body. And sometimes something like a cleanse is what's needed for that. I know with Risa, I think she said to do it once a month, but I've been doing it almost every single day now. I was doing it kind of like once or twice a month. I can't remember like exactly when I started doing it. I think it was sometime in the spring. Yeah, I think it was because I started like doing a theme on Instagram about spring cleaning. I think I started around then. But it's been like the last month or two. I started doing it almost every day. I didn't do this yesterday, and I don't know if I did it the day before, but I said I definitely want to do it today. Um, and I also like to try to make sure I do it within my menstrual cycle because I noticed that it also makes a difference when I have my menstrual cycle. As far as like minimizing any type of discomfort, like I mentioned before, cravings. So especially during that time, sometimes you have cravings. Yeah. So, and I'm the type of person, I have a big appetite. Like I love to eat. Um, so you can just imagine if you already have a big appetite. If you already have a big appetite, then it's even more challenging when you have cravings because then you're gonna like really overindulge because you already have a big appetite to begin with. So adding cravings onto that, it makes it like 10 times. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like somebody who already has an alcohol problem. Well, I don't know if I want to compare the two because having a big appetite is not like an issue. Um, let me think of a better analogy. Hmm, trying to think. Or it could be like a situation where somebody's naturally curvy, right? They naturally hold more weight on their body, not being overweight, just being curvy. So a person like that, especially if they have a slow metabolism or an average metabolism, but the metabolism isn't fast, if they already like certain types of foods that are like more likely to put on weight, then they're gonna have a harder time if they like those foods, right? Because then they may like eat them more than they probably should or more than is beneficial and therefore it puts on weight. So somebody else like me who has a high metabolism, I can eat the same food and maybe not have the same result. But that person, because of their metabolism, they have a harder time with those foods. So it makes it even more challenging when you like the food. Like if you don't like the foods, it may be a challenge, especially if it's foods that you you have available. But when you like them, it's hard to stay away from them because it's something that you like. You know what I mean? So I think that's like a better analogy. You know, like sometimes when we already have an inclination towards something, then when we add on the element of like, you know, temptation, it makes it harder. You know, like temptation only works when you like have a desire for something. If you don't have a desire for something or you don't develop a desire for something, it's not really gonna work. Somebody's not gonna really be like having to force themselves not to use a certain type of drug if they don't. Anyways, that's probably all I'm gonna say because I am almost done. Oh yeah. So that's the video for today because I can ramble on and on, and I don't want this video to be too long. But that's the green juice. And if you would like me to talk more about it, especially the individual things that I've experienced from the green juice, especially like with the menstruation, like I mentioned, the underarms, my skin, what else? Other things, let me know. And I'll do a video specifically about that. I like to go on live more than I like to do videos because videos you have to like edit them, and I don't know. Live stream is okay. The only thing with live stream is that like if you say something and you didn't mean to say it, or the way that you said it, you can't go back and fix it. You mean you can delete the video, but it's already said. But that's also a good thing in a way too because it allows you to just like be able to express yourself freely. But with the video, you can do more editing, you can take stuff out, blah, blah, blah. But then that also takes more time. And sometimes it also takes away from the authenticity of it, depending on the person, right? So I like to do the live streams because I like to be able to communicate with people on here. I'm an introvert, so I'm not really into like big crowds, things like that. But I don't mind behind the screen, like talking to people, interacting with people, stuff like that. So yeah. So I hope this video was helpful to you. And let me know what kind of juices you like to drink for cleansing because I know there's so many juices. There's so many different types of green juices. Like this, let's just forget all different other type of juices, but even just specifically green juices. There are so many different types of variations that you can do to make green juice, right? Also green smoothies, right? So maybe another time I'll come and on here and I'll have a green smoothie. I haven't had smoothies in a while. I've been mostly doing juices because smoothies are really cool and I like them because they hold like a lot of the fiber, which is important, especially for people who may be like diabetic or they may be very like sensitive to be able to have things like this. Like this probably shouldn't be bad for a diabetic because it doesn't have very much sugar. The only thing I added was pineapple, and I put a little bit. Pineapple. I put the least of, and I put a lot more of the green stuff in here. That's why it's so green. So it should be fine for people with diabetes, but because it goes into the bloodstream so quickly, sometimes smoothies are better because they hold a lot of the fiber, so that your body can break it down slower, and it doesn't spike your blood sugar so much. Um, but it depends, you got to talk to your physician, your nutritionist as well, because just to be sure, make sure that you are paying attention to your health. Anyways, I am going to go. Take care, y'all, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.